moving on, I do kind of want to talk about this card a bit more, not in terms of what it does, but in terms of what it is. Because I've noticed recently, not recently, but like since Bifron's. Oh shit. Is that the Cardfight Prime? Holy shit. But yeah. This will probably make its way into a fucking YouTube video later on, because I do want to rant about this for a bit, but since set 2 of Divines, with the release of Bifrons, I've noticed that there are cards here and there that are belonging to a specific archetype, but they are technically generic. And like cards like these, they fill a very interesting design space that I kind of wish they explored a bit more. Because if we look at Bifrons, for example, let me just pull it up real quick. Because one of my goats from locals says that this is the best card in Chaos, and I'm just like, damn bro, this is the best card in Astroa, the deck she's made for. Like, the thing with this card is that it's got 2 skills. It is bro? Sure bro, okay, like, if you insist. Because the thing is like, both of these skills are crazy for the deck it's made for. But I feel like with Standard, because there's so many ride lines, there's bound to be overlap, which does make this type of card design interesting. Like, the CV1, look at top 3. Obviously you want one to hand so you break even. The one to soul is good to help set up like your crits and shit into your soul, for Astroa at least. And the thing that drop is what you're probably going to be reviving it, or just a dead card you don't need. And the second seal is crazy for Astroa, because you just fucking deck in 1 revive. Like, this shit's fucking insane for the deck. But the fact that other clans could use the first skill is very strong in my opinion. Like, it helps sell cards that most people just wouldn't get otherwise. Like, if you're not an Astroa player and this card had an Astroa restriction on both skills, you would just overlook this card. It's like, oh, it's fucking dirt cheap triple rare that no one cares about. But the fact that it is technically a generic as well means that it becomes a chase card for certain people, like a wider variety of people rather. Well, this card is good in both Astroa Chaos and Dread Jewel to an extent, because you just help build a board and build your own soul. Like, this card has a lot more application, and that's what I feel like this card is going to be here, the Veleno card. Because what, grade 3 greater Insect Vanguard, change the cost, but even then, you still see if you want to revive something, right? Or grab a Blitz order back, because fucking Stoic has a lot of crazy Blitz orders, so I feel like this card's gonna be good, like, unironically, for the same reason that Bifron's is good. Obviously, I don't know enough about Stoicheia decks to comment on, like, how good this first skill is, but it feels strong. Oh, are there any other Insects grade 3 boss units? Let's see. We search by race? That sounds like it's pretty bad, but let's see. Insects. Oh, this guy's an insect? This can probably see play here, right? Plus 1 EV2. That might be something. Oh, so they're just Lascarian, this idiot. Okay. I'm an insect? No. You're Vietnamese. Even worse. That's fucking crazy out of context. But yeah, like, cards like this are interesting. Other cards that are technically generics are like, time to cancel, it is what it is, bro. I had a good run, 2 streams in, already getting canceled. It is what it is. Yeah. Other generic cards that are good are like shit like the Glitters. Because of what? Maple's a crazy generic. Like, what did she even do for Thegria? I thought you were a snake. That's wild. Back where we got, if you're using the same column as unit stand, you may stand this unit and it's retire. Well, this works for the... Oh, this works for both Thegrias. Oh, I forgot they combine into one. Yeah. So this works for both. What does this one do? So the same card as some grace. Both labels are pretty fun, yeah. In a Bell's unit attack, Soul Blast 1 or more cards. Choose a card from your soul with the same grade as the sum of the cards Soul Blasted. Put it to hand. So this is just Fenrir or V Fenrir, but you just grab something from Soul deck. We should build the world's first Thagria deck on stream. You know what's crazy, Trey? I used to play Thagria, so I do know how to build the deck. Allows you to get forms, back then combo with Drilling Angel, adding card. Oh shit, okay, that's pretty cool actually. Yeah, but here's the thing, like, these generic cards working within their archetype, but also being seen in other decks is very cool, and I wish Bushiroad did that a bit more, because like, there's so many dog shit triple rares that we get that are just fucking worthless. But then again, that also runs the problem of just generics being very fucking expensive in this game. But like, our pricing talk is just a rant for another day in my opinion, but yeah, like Stellar. True, Stellar's a dog shit card! But that's another rant for another day! Anyways, looking to buy 4 secrets for Stellar. But yeah, these generics are very strong. And I wish we would just explore this design space a bit more, because it's fucking cool. Like, another one that I want to highlight is Mikani. Like, I have no idea what it does for Chaos, but I just know that this idiot is seen playing more playing Messiah than Mikani. That might just be because we see Messiah more than Chaos, but he does have a gun too. What do you do? Soul in your... Well, you would count the number of different card names from your soul. All go ahead Mikani's in your soul count different card names. It seems fucking broken for Chaos Ball. But it just helps you hit your 13 faster, okay. When your Vanguard attacks, your soul has 8 or more different card names stand. This guy's just a fucking free resender? Excuse me? I'm fucking sorry? Huh? The fixed ratios of all these kinds of generically good cards though. Price always go crazy. That's the thing, right? Like, I say that I want them to make more cards like this, but on the other hand, like, the monkey's paw curls and it's just like, oh fuck. These cards are like $1 Brazilian now, like what the fuck do we do? Like, it's a very tricky rope to walk, right? I don't know. It's a design space that's very interesting to me. Because at the end of the day, there's not many cards like this, right? Like, obviously there's the glitters, but not all of them are crazy. Like, at most it's what, both Maples and Mikani. Or one Mikani specifically. ETBS? The fuck is ETBS? But like, there's these cards, there's Bifront, and now there's this new Lascaria card, which is... It's cool design space, but it does run the risk of cards being very expensive for what they are. Like, you have to make it generic for some decks to play it, but not generic to the point where every deck can play it, you know? Because at the end of the day, generics like the Energy Cyclers are generic enough that almost every deck could play it. But cards like Bifrons, I keep going back to her because I have mental illness known as playing Estroa. Like CB1 top 3, not every deck wants that because either they're very CB heavy or they just have better cards to run, like actual cyclers and shit. So it's a very tricky rope to walk, but I do hope Bushiroad explores the space in a bit more of a useful manner, I should say, because this generic skill isn't anything insane at the end of the day. It is just a recycle skill, like just reviving or grabbing back an order, which is good, don't get me wrong, but it's not like anything too insane. Unless I'm missing something, obviously, but I could just be missing something entirely. But like, this is a very interesting space of design.